Hey everyone, welcome back. Thank you very much for joining me on the channel today. As always, it's great to come back at you with a brand new video. First up, big shout out to all of you guys that are supporting on the FYM Patreon. Really appreciate all the support. If you'd like to come over and support this, come to patreon.com/FYM Productions Media. So, we're down to the last few days of 2022, and I do have a request which has popped up. Now, I had a little comment dropped from Strange Machines, and it was actually dropped on the video I did for Time the Valuator Binary Pulse, which I absolutely loved. Now, they did say that that was one of their personal top 5 for the year. They said it also have had it secondly come close to ITHACA, they theories, which they hold back and feature. And of course, I do always pay attention to the comments, so every now and again I will have a look and we'll see about dropping a feature for it. Now, as far as I know, I don't believe I've ever heard of ITHACA. Now, these guys are a UK heavy scene band, so I'm quite surprised I've not heard of this one. And it does say the band were formed out of a mutual love of metallic hardcore, but despair at its lack of ambition. So it sounds like these guys might come in with something a little bit different. But if you've not heard this band before, please do be sure to follow them on all their socials. I'll make sure it's all dropped down below. Let's jump into it, guys. I think this is going to be a really interesting one today. Let's check it. This is ITHACA and this is They Fears. Here we go.
You think you made your escape, but we're catching up again. Watching you make your mistakes.
Some spicy riff there. This is some really spicy groove. Really loving this so far. I'm intrigued to see if we're going to get any cleans though, because I do like my cleans. We did. Yeah.
You think we're decades? You think you made your escape, but we're catching up again. You think you made your escape.
This is fucking solid. Big up the UK as well, man.
You think you made your escape, but we're catching up again. Blowing for you.
Oh yeah. This is cool as shit. Come on. I love when we get panning like that.
It feels like decades. You think you made your escape, but we're catching up against it. Burn down. I'm not that train.
Yes. Who did the video? Alright guys, so that was ITHACA with They Fear Us. Now, I can't tell you exactly who did the video because there's quite a number of people involved in this one. But if you do go and have a look in the credits, I can see the director was Paul Cook, and then there's quite a number of people on this, and they absolutely smashed it in the video. I do really appreciate a good music video, and there was a lot of really cool frame, not necessarily frame rates, but well, yeah, the frame rate of, there were certain bits when it was like, I don't know how to describe it. It was just really cool. You'll know from watching the video. Now, the one thing I absolutely love about this is this band appears to be influenced by a lot of the sort of music that I love. I would say personally that I think this band is influenced by the likes of Landmarks, SPIRITBOX, maybe even Alpha Wolf and Knocked Loose at points, and it produces a sound which is their own, but at the same time I think it makes it sound really familiar to us. Absolutely solid vocals, and the cleans that she has, they're not your stereotypical type of clean you would expect, and again I like that. I feel it's a band trying to be a little bit different, but they're still keeping the root of the music that I personally love. Now, there's something really, it's like some sort of ambience within her clean vocal, and I really love it. It's one of those that you just hear it and you just drift off into another place. I've been saying this about certain vocal styles for years, and I really love this, really do. The aggressive vocal style is super penetrating to the ears as well, but like in such a good way, not in a way that it's painful, but you just hear it and you're like, ooh, you know. And I absolutely love that. So much groove in this, and the guitar panning in the mix was really nice, like before it kicked back in, and normally I'd expect that straight afterwards to go into a straight drop, but it didn't. It went sort of a little bit more faster and a little bit more technical, I would say. And it was just a really cool track. In terms of like top songs of the year, I've obviously only heard one song by this band, but straight off from listening on this one, this is definitely a band that I really want to check out some more from. So big up to the person that did drop the recommendation for this one. Definitely need to keep an eye on this one, and I'm quite shocked I've not heard them, being that these guys are from the UK. Now, the lyrics within this one, I find these really interesting. I don't know whether my analysis will be correct, but from having a little read through, I do think that the lyrics could be about a person sort of saying what they're saying within the lyrics to somebody who's maybe served jail time, or they've done something which they've been punished for, and they know that this person repents for what they have done, but they don't want that. They don't believe that this person should be given forgiveness. And the reason that makes me think of that is there's a couple of lines in here. Watching you make your mistakes, exhalation pure. Don't quote the debt that you've paid, obviously meaning that they've probably served some time for what they've done. And then they say, cause we're catching up again. And that could mean that maybe they're connecting with them to let them know, even though they've done their time, that, you know, it's not okay. And when it gets right to the end, last few sections here, it says it feels like light years away, it feels like decades. You think you've made your escape, obviously escaping from what they've done. Again, they say, but we're catching up again. Stop praying to God, I'm not listening. Which makes me think that that person is trying to repent, that, you know, they've maybe turned to God, and they're just saying that regardless as to what they're doing within their lives, they're not listening. And I do feel if this is what the song is about, there are a hell of a lot of people out there that have done some very bad things, and they shouldn't be forgiven. That's my personal thoughts on that one. If that is not the correct, if that's not the correct sort of lyric analysis, if anyone from the band is watching, please do let me know. I really did really enjoy these lyrics though. Very different to what I'd normally expect, but I like different. It really made me think. I had to sort of reread a few times and sort of see where exactly it was sort of pointing at, and that's what it would point at to me from the first couple of read-throughs. But absolutely love this band. If you're not already supporting ITHACA, please do so. I definitely will be checking out a lot more from these guys, and they are on Hassle Records, so do be sure to drop a sub on the Hassle Records YouTube channel. I just have. Do let me know what you thought of this one in the comments, guys. As always, please do drop your requests down in the comments below. Let me know your thoughts on this particular track. What did you like about it? What didn't you like about it? I can see they've got quite a few other videos, so I'm sure we'll be diving a little bit more deeper into this band. But thanks for watching as always, guys. Really appreciate all of you. I'll see you in the next one, and I'll catch you next time.